I only passed through Murska Sobota, but I spent a whole week around there in the company of a family of wonderful people. One of my first walks was to the Austrian border. The road was covered with wild strawberries, and after realizing that no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't eat them all, I decided to fill whatever I had, in this case a water bottle, and secured the dessert for this evening. And there I was, one foot in Slovenia, the other in Austria. I remember an old trip and a rather risky stride across the Bulgaria-Greece border gap. Well, there was nothing risky here. It was just fun how the overall feeling of the place changed in just a few meters. And back in Slovenia to climb the tower. Slovenia is one of my favorites, by the way. Between the east and west, it had gathered the best of both worlds. My kind host insisted that I return by the same road I came. They were just worried I could get lost, but I couldn't resist the winding dirt road that disappeared into the forest. In fact, I didn't even try to resist. Forest. The only thing I missed so much in Ireland. Having grown up in the woods, I felt at home here. I didn't know the area, so I had to follow the path strictly. However, the path was actually a dirt bike track, deep, slippery, and narrow. Although it's not obvious from the video, every step was a risk of falling on my ass. Nor I had a chance of climbing the steep slopes if a motorcycle came towards me at full throttle. Luckily for me, I only started encountering bikes when I came out of that canyon. This is another walk to the nearby village of Deltinci. They have a castle here too. It was once converted into a school and now it is waiting to be renovated and converted into something that will bring in money. Market economy, you know. And now a walk to Autoklubezi, or Island of Love. I don't know why it's called that, it's not even an island, but it's a great place for a walk and picnic or just relaxing. It's obviously a favorite place for locals to spend their free time here. I also met many groups of cyclists and few walkers like me, stopping here for coffee and a short break. I'm not sure what it's called, something like a mini ferry and cable car in one, but it was interesting to watch it. Coffee shops and souvenir shops, and the main attraction, the old floating mill. Actually, it's new. The old one was washed away in a flood a few years ago, after which it was rebuilt from scratch. It's identical to the original. Well, it lacks the patina of the time, but that's the only drawback that only time itself can correct. As you can see, I was very impressed by the wheel. I stood there mesmerized amid the roar of the foaming water. And few more moments from that week when I was treated like a princess. At least, that's how I imagine princes feel.
Domček sredi jezera, gori pa cerkvica, na sivi skali grad stoji. Gled v soncu vršavi, zatoka pa je stari zvon. Bim bam, bim bam, na Kranjskem lepšega kraja ni. Ej, gled, prekrasen si. Stara pravljica, morda ne ve za njo, če fanta si želi dekle, naj tja na otok gre, ko zvoni stari zadoni. Želja se izpolni, mogoče pravljica drži.